Happy tax season, security cleared professionals. Hi, this is Lindy Kaiser with ClearanceJobs.com. Yes, it is tax season. If you've already filed your taxes, congratulations. If you're one of the approximately a third of Americans who filed their taxes in the last week, according to the IRS, you're in my club. So welcome. Hot tips on filing your taxes or paying taxes for security clearance holders and applicants. I'd like to highlight tax issues because tax issues are a key recurring theme when it comes to clearance denials and revocations. Financial issues are time and time again a top cause of clearance denial and revocation within the cases that are released by the Defense Office of Hearings and Appeals. Taxes are a major subcategory of that. When it comes to tax issues, the common thread is people failing to file their taxes. I frequently jack up this terminology myself because I say pay your taxes. And this is why people forget to do it. Even if you don't owe taxes, you have to file annually. So sometimes people say, hey, I don't owe this year, or I think the government actually owes me money, or kind of splitting hairs about income or issues and just don't file. Again, it's not about payment as much as it is about filing taxes. Sometimes people bury their head in the sand and will say, I know I owe money, I don't want to file taxes, and then the government's going to fine me. They already know. So if you are in that bucket, again, file your taxes and then set up a payment plan with the IRS. That typically does not have an issue, is not an issue, and it does not affect your clearance eligibility in the same way simply failing to file does. So again, get help from a CPA, contact a tax attorney, file for an extension, potentially could be an option for you as well. But simply failing to file taxes annually is a huge issue that comes for many security clearance holders. The other one is if you do have issues, make sure you document and then self-report. So the one instance, there's always the rule and then the exception. Sometimes people have estate, extra income comes in, issues through probate. Again, maybe something with a relationship status, you're dual filing or something that makes it sticky, and for some reason you simply cannot file on time or have some issue, again, or something that happened previously. So again, we have many applicants that are coming through. They simply didn't understand the rules and policies. Now they have this stuff in their background they're trying to clean up. In that case, report or self-report. So if you have a security clearance, one of the self-reporting requirements actually relates to like income or huge influxes of income. So again, if it's a state or you're trying to deal with something and then figure out the taxes around that, self-report and document self-reporting that to your security officer. It's just a key step to take to help maintain and keep your clearance eligibility. Again, they're not going to deny your clearance just because you have an issue. So you can set up a payment plan, you can address it. Being proactive is the key thing, and then reporting really shows that proactivity. The third way that I see tax issues come up is this happens like the side hustle is real. We all want to make some extra cash. If you have a side hustle, it's less likely that side hustle is going to be an issue than it is if you fail to pay taxes on that side hustle. So if you're trying to draw in some income, setting up that Etsy store, not an issue for that. But again, if you do not report that as income and you're within the threshold that you should be, that could certainly get flagged and come up for the government. Again, they want to make sure you're paying your taxes around even those side hustle things. So again, make sure you are filing taxes annually, regardless of whether or not you owe. If you have some issue that comes up around taxes or ability to pay, or again, get some money through an estate and you're navigating all of that, report that issue before it comes up and is flagged through continuous vetting. And then third, if you have outside income, make sure you are reporting that outside income, or make sure that's a reported business in your taxes and you're paying your taxes properly for any side businesses, side hustles, or things like that. Happy tax season. Nobody's favorite season, even the CPAs, I think. They're tired. But make sure you pay your taxes. If you have any questions on that, we have a number of articles about tax issues for security clearance holders over at ClearanceJobs.com.